Guys, welcome back to Tim Butterly's show. I'm so lucky this week I got to hang out with I would consider one of the fucking a guy who has you can't operate in comedy without someone ever mentioning to you how much of a fucking legend Dan St. Germain is.
Oh shit!
This is my
Jesus
second time
Christ.
in 1 week getting to hang out with him.
Well,
the guy's been everywhere. He's done everything. He's seen everything, and he's
seen so much fucking shit out there, man. Seen so much shit. No, I mean, you were one of the guys that like people were. No, it's funny. We said this on the podcast, but you were one of the guys like, hey, you know Tim Butterly? I'm like, and I looked at your stand, I'm like, oh, he's funny. And they're like, yeah, you guys would get along real well.
There's nothing better to me than a bro recommendation.
Oh, it's a bro recommendation.
I love getting a bro recommendation.
And it's been shorthand since then. Total shorthand.
Absolutely.
By the way, Sean Donnelly says hi.
Oh, that's my fucking guy too.
Yeah. He's my guy. He's we were thinking about going to an alien conference together. It felt like the end of Urban Midnight Cowboy when Dustin Hoffman and John Voight are in the bus together. There's one in Arizona that's huge, but I don't think they can pay for us, so that I don't want to.
Oh, you're trying to appear at
I'm married to not making money, but I'm trying to get my plane ticket and hotel paid for.
That's the bare minimum, dog.
Bare minimum, but they don't give a fuck. They're like, they would care maybe about Metzger, and maybe that's it. Like out of comics, like they were the last podcast guys, and that's it. And I think even they had to pay their own way. So
yeah, I think that's more of a passion project. He's getting into the UFO circuit.
Yeah, you have to have been abducted and probed to get money, to get a stipend.
And even those guys are buying their own flights. It's like you're going online and talking about getting your fucking butt probed, and they're not even getting you a fucking Ramada.
Whitley Strieber has like so many probing stories that I'm wondering like if it's like a comic before a set where he's like, should I start with the probe first or the needle through the eye by the Pleiadians? Shit, what kind of crowd? Is it mostly white? Mostly white?
Was that the Fire in the Sky guy?
No, that is God fucking I'm killing myself. Travis Walton.
Yeah, my bad.
And that is the most like down the middle. Who knows what happened thing.
Really? Yeah. The impression I have is that that's like as far as like mainstream portrayals go, that's like the one is Fire in the Sky.
There's ones that are way more believable because he had some problems in the sense that he was like. He told his mom, if I get abducted these next 3 days, don't get worried. So he's like, he does stuff like that. But the one that's
he's in the woods with his hands in his pockets. He's like,
he starts making spaceship noises when they get closer. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, they transported me. But if you want to check out, there's this new Moment of Contact. It's based on the Brazilian crash. And it's the girls who were there with the alien. They bring the doctor who treated the soldier that got nicked, who died 3 days later. That one is like, you watch that is like legit. And James Fox doesn't fuck around. So
I feel like South Americans are always trying to get on the UFO map. They're always trotting out an alien mummy. But it's like, bro, make with the wreckage, man. Show us some tech.
Well, they take the wreckage immediately, which makes me think that we're getting help because how do they get there so fucking fast? Sometimes they're there like 2 hours later. I'm like, that's not CIA. You know,
they're getting help from us.
No, they're getting help from something else that's running us. Yeah. Like the men, I think those Men in Black are like extraterrestrial, and they have like some sort of grid, and they're like, oh, all right, St. Louis, 30 miles out, let's go.
That'd be sick as hell.
Yeah, scary.
I would love. Don't you? Okay, so you know how like they say like soldiers that get close.
Put these on, by the way?
You don't have to. I like hearing
my hair gets all fucked up. That's why.
No, I think it looks great.
I gotta go. No, I know, but if I put this on, I gotta let the locks flow.
Yeah, scooch in like an inch and a half. Sorry. Now,
last time I saw this, it was Sneeko and Nick Fuentes, guys.
We're way more racist.
Yeah, we're way more racist.
We're way more JQ based.
Yeah, I'm way more of a pedophile than Nick Fuentes.
I want to get sick from being close to an alien craft. You know how those guys always get really ill?
Oh, yeah.
That's what they said in Age of Disclosure or whatever.
Rendlesham Forest, they're trying to get... Well, yeah, Age of Disclosure, it's Gary Nolan is trying to get money for those guys back. So, like, because...
He's trying to get a settlement for getting
they
alien
should be.
mesothelioma?
Yeah, exactly. It's like...
like it's asbestos.
Because they can't admit it to the VA.
Oh.
So, like, they've got to, like, now use an intermediary to be like, hey, is there a spaceship fund
Just say it was we were burning batteries next to a base or something like that. Fucking code it, however, man. Get them from fucking dough.
It's crazy, dude. I mean, these guys, these poor motherfuckers, dude. Like, it has made me, getting into this has made me, like, respect the military a lot more because, like, I'm like, man, some of these guys get fucked so hard. Like, by the government once they like, and it's never the guys on top, it's always like the middle guys who you never hear of, who then are like on a payphone being like, I can't come back.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you're in charge, you don't want to be the guy that like approaches the craft and then they walk out with a staff and then it melts your bones. You know what I mean? You want to fucking, I don't know what they want. What the fuck do you want out of it? I don't know. Who gives a fuck? I just want to see them. I want to see them. I want to get poisoned by the ship. I want to actually get fucking melted by the energy weapon.
Fingers crossed, brother. I think that one was a lie. They had like one leak that was like the Russia limestone thing, because it was like a limestone. It was the whatever the Grays or whatever the crash turned a bunch of Russian soldiers into like a line of limestone just by like touching something, and I'm like, this feels like we planned that shit. Like,
oh yeah, that would be really great for us to take credit for. But they said that the tall whites out at the Air Force base in wherever, fucking Arizona or Nevada or whatever, they said that they had they turned a dial and it was increasing amounts of disintegration on whatever human target they had.
Jesus.
That's just what I heard, though.
Well, fun times, guys.
I know.
Good times, great oldies.
I can't wait to fucking. I got vacation this weekend. My wife took off yesterday on a separate trip, and I can't wait to just shut my fucking brain off for a couple. Dude, I can't wait to. I've worked up enough like enthusiasm that I'm going to be excited about the Spider-Man ride. You know.
Oh, I didn't know if we could mention where, but
oh yeah, no, don't fucking dox me.
Yeah, no, what I like, but yeah, I haven't, dude. I mean, obviously, I have no kids, so there's no. It's just a weird look for me to show up anywhere. I can, as a man who's married, I think you can do Six Flags and above, but nothing for nothing under Six Flags. There shouldn't be like a kids portion of it, right?
Yeah.
These Disney adults freak me out. That's what I'm trying to say.
Dude, absolutely. And also, it's like how I see how big the parks are. How can you spend that much time in a theme park and still be so fucking fat? That's what really trips me up about it. You're walking Disney World 16 times a year.
But they're walking to like a flume.
Oh, true.
You know, like they're walking to just lie down.
Drinking a 64-ounce soda.
But I think that's like that's got to be their only workout of the year is like, Magic Kingdom at Epcot marathon.
Yeah, the rest of the year just sitting in a fucking nondescript office job, banking the PTO.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fine with them, actually. I'm into so much weird, dumb shit that it's like Disney adults, man. It's like, I'll let them have it.
Yeah,
I've been gaming for 2 days. I've been gaming for 2 days uninterrupted. While
what game are you playing?
I've been playing Arc Raiders.
I don't know what that is.
I've
heard it's great
best.
though. Actually,
it's man against machine and other men. It's number one. But dude, I had like uninterrupted gaming sesh for hours on end because I've been in the house by myself, and I got to tell you, man, it is. You should be able to pay to go away to do that kind of thing. It's
someone will.
It's to me like a Scandinavian like mountain spa, like a natural spring.
Yeah, it does feel.
And then you have a headache because you're staring at a monitor for like 6 hours straight, and you didn't really sleep that much. But it's like, it's not about feeling good, dude. It's about fucking.
Dude, it is weird. Like after like a 5-hour video game session, my wife will like try to hug me, and I'm like, "Don't! What is that? Stop!" Have you ever had like an emotional? Have you gotten like really real with a guy and a streamer that you've like never seen before
in a game?
Like you guys like really connected?
Dude, I've made trips to meet up with bros that I know.
Whoa, that's a fucking roll of the dice, dude.
Yeah, I've detoured on my way driving from Buffalo to Philadelphia to meet up with my buddy retarded Dennis. I went to Binghamton, New York to hang out with a bro.
But, I mean, unless you're getting fucking fentanyl, there's no reason to go to Binghamton. Ever.
It's crazy. It looks like Sarajevo or something. Like it almost looks like it's not rubble, but it could be.
I mean, upstate New York. I think upstate New York's the most different from the city that's the most famous city in the state. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Texas is kind of like. I don't know, like Dallas. There's still elements of Dallas, like everywhere else. When
you get out of the city here and you see like you're driving through like ranchers and like double wide places, you go, oh, now I'm in real Texas. When you're in upstate New York, it's just like, whoa, God should check in here.
Yeah, God should check in here. Oh man, yeah. Those. I mean, it's just like There's always a methed out Dollar General. That's the one thing they have in every fucking town now. I guess all over right now, and I get like happy in a Dollar General, but I'm like, this is a documentary. I guess I don't know why I get happy. I'm not happy. I'm just like, oh, this is like reminds me of my childhood, I guess. But then I look at like who's at the register, and I'm like, ooh, man, just crawled out of the TV in the ring. Holy shit!
No one, when they're a child, thinks about standing behind the cash register at a Dollar General when they're an adult.
No,
you know what I mean?
That's true.
You're watching someone at the bottom rung.
I don't know, man. The most fun I've ever had in a job was like. I was like at some flea market. I had to run a table. I've never had as much fun there as having comedy.
Actually.
That was good.
Completely different. That's
yeah, because you get to like banter, and you always go lower. They're like, well, how about $3? I'm like, how about $2?
Yeah, dude, you're podcasting with used kitchen utensils. That's all a flea market is. That's not a fucking job. How have you been married?
Over 6 years now. 6 years now. You've been married fucking a long time, right?
Yeah, 17 years.
Jesus Christ.
In a couple of weeks.
And that's awesome, dude. Congrats.
Thank you.
Are you glad to be married and not be single?
Bro, every day. Yeah, every day. First of all,
I am too.
I got to skip dating apps entirely. I've been married since before they existed.
Oh my god.
Sometimes when I have like a nasty interaction with like a weirdo online, I just think about like, what if at the end of every day, good days, bad days, long days, what if at the end of every day I came home to an empty apartment and I went to bed by myself? That would be so sad.
Yeah, I don't think I could. I mean, sometimes I fancy I'd be completely alone, but which is, I guess that is that. But
that's what I got. This is what I got right now. I've got the brief fantasy of having 6 hours of uninterrupted, not using my voice and not hearing anything.
That must be nice.
Every once in a while.
You can't do it all the time.
But the reason I'm asking is because I think we're almost like if someone
very
were to analyze
simpatico.
us,
I would yes.
Codependent is what I was going to say.
I think I was probably out in those streets a little bit. Well, I shouldn't have been, but I was out in those streets a little longer than you. But since I've gotten, first off, I got lucky. Like I got lucky. It was a perfect situation. Like that's most people get lucky. Usually if you see somebody's like doing great at their job and killing it, it's meritocracy. With like a relationship, I do think a lot of it's luck. Keeping it going is hard. But meeting the right person is luck, I guess.
Well, yeah, because there's 8 billion people, probably closer to 6.5 if it's true that China's lying about their population. Mm-hmm. And it is entirely luck that you encounter someone even remotely compatible with your whole enough to go full time with you and then forever. Nah. Yeah. Dude. But yeah, so I've just been actually almost like unable to care for myself for the past 2 days, even in a way that I can when she's here.
But you like go to the gym. You're good, man. You go to the gym and shit. Like not even I
go with literally.
Her, we go together. Is she an MMA?
Yeah, she trains too.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can't work out, dude. I can't work out with my wife, dude. I cannot work out with my wife.
Why is she a fucking hard ass?
Yeah, dude. She's like I don't know if you see my wife compared to me. It's a very different vibe. But yeah, she fucking dude. She's 47 and she looks like she's in her 30s. So it's like she works at it,
Yeah.
And I do not work. I'm just disgusting, But I really should. Now it's just getting to a health thing, where you're like, here's where I got scared. Is I read James Gandolfini's Last Meal and Last Drinks, and I was like, God, I've done way worse than this. You know what I mean? Like not even because it's just like a feast. It's like a bunch. It's not like overeating. It is overeating. It is. I'm fat. It is overeating.
Can you rattle it off? We can
pull it up,
dude.
How much it'll pull right here. James Gandolfini's. I kind of remember, but I think it's better to just read it off. Okay. I remember the items. I just don't remember how much.
Let's see. James Gandolfini's Last Meal. Let's go to I hate to trust Reddit, but
yeah,
it's the first result and it's not a YouTube video.
I think it's in the headline, dude.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, just before his fatal heart attack, reportedly consisted of 4 rum shots, 2 pina coladas, 2 beers, 2 orders of fried prawns, and a large serving of foie gras.
And I think they're missing one other thing.
Yeah,
but that's not too bad.
That doesn't sound that bad.
No, I mean he looks bad in that picture, but like it's not. I don't know. I feel like you're just luck of the draw. I feel like I've seen skinny guys have a night like that.
I've had a night like this.
Yeah, for sure.
4 shots and 2 frozen cocktails. I've definitely been there.
For sure.
2 beers. You're not counting beers.
Beer's not a thing.
in
and rum shots are not whiskey shots. Rum shots are easy.
now 2 orders of fried prawns and I don't know what a large serving of foie gras looks like.
It's very indulgent.
I don't know what a serving of foie gras looks like.
It's like a paste.
Oh, is that I was thinking of snails for some reason.
It's like a paste. It's duck fat. They overfeed the duck. It's the duck one.
Is this the paste or is that?
Yeah,
duck
that's foie gras right there. What they do is it's actually like a lot of people don't do it because they literally just make a whatever the animal it is, duck or something like that, or goose. They feed it to death until its stomach blows up.
So he ate
and
fat
then you eat
paste.
That. Yeah, he ate fat paste.
He ate fat goo.
Fat goo.
And
He ate
probably
a bigger serving of that. Probably that middle one right there is probably what Gandolfini went down with. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a flan.
But that's all duck fat.
Actually reading it, I'm not as alarmed as I thought I was going to be. I thought it was like 2 Cornish hens,
live Cornish hens,
11-layer lasagna.
You think it's gonna be Chris Farley, and it's not Chris Farley. Where it's like heroin and fucking there's like chicks there and shit.
Dude, I remember. I was pretty young when I saw the Chris Farley death scene photo online.
I don't think I've ever seen. Maybe I've seen it once.
Pull it up.
Yeah, it was just not necessary.
But my parents had to I was inconsolable when Chris Farley died. I don't think that news could have hit me as a fat little boy at a worse time.
You were a fat little boy?
I was a fat little boy.
Man, I had no excuse.
And
so you're like a great boyfriend because like as soon as you got skinny, you met a hot chick and she's hot and cool. Fuck it. Like you don't look like fucking Chunk from the Goonies. Let's do this shit.
Well, she met me when I first stopped being fat as a teenager.
Yeah. Oh wow. God damn.
Yeah.
Good for you,
and
man.
So if I were to go back on that, that's actually my ultimate fear is failing my marriage and my health so badly that I go back to being a chubby little 12-year-old boy.
Like the end of Dodgeball.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
happens.
What a betrayal that would be for this lady. She committed her entire life to me. Forgoes a career to raise children.
Yeah.
I was going to say for me, with me. And then
say for you. Yeah. Say for you.
At my behest.
Wear a headdress around the house.
Yeah. That would be so unfair. There was did you see this kid? Let me pull this up.
Jesus.
Have you heard of this story?
No, I don't even know. That mustache is a lot for a little kid.
So this kid, he said when he was 12 years old, a classmate showed him. This was like a big story in England. Yeah. Classmate showed him a video he never chose to see. A man taking his own life. The impact has stayed with him for years. I had this tab open, but the Chris Farley thing just reminded me of it.
No, I mean, I think he could.
Can you imagine? Watch this.
In that video at the age of 12.
Incredibly different.
12. You should not be seeing that at 12. I'll say
would
that.
Have been
yeah, no shit. You shouldn't have seen anything I saw when I was 12 years old.
No.
I don't know about you.
No, I saw a lot of. But have you heard about this cult? Like, I think it's like maybe the chat will help. But it's like 764. It's a fucked cult. It was started by this like 15-year-old. I think a nonverbal autistic kid in England, and they basically get kids to kill themselves and kill their pets, and like
this is real.
This is what you can a child. They did like now ABC's covering it, like it's like 764, yeah. But they like throw fucking Molotov cocktail. They basically create. Their victims, they get to do really fucked up shit, whether it's like stabbing a homeless guy or throwing a Molotov cocktail on someone.
Is this just British something awful?
Yeah, I mean, kinda, yeah.
Although 764 has been described as a satanic neo-Nazi cult by multiple sources, investigations suggest that its members' misanthropic worldview and sadistic tendencies are more significant. Oh, it's Kiwi Farms, basically.
Yeah, I don't know what Kiwi Farms
is. Farms is like the beyond something awful, like online harassment, doxing, campaigns and shit like that.
It was painful. Like I watched a whole thing on it, and like it's so painful you don't even get angry at the cult. You're more in shock that people like this exist. Because this isn't even like creeps on the internet shit. This is like fucking. I want you to fucking kill yourself in front of all of us right now. Bro, like it's that kind of shit.
I think this is like probably more common online. I do a lot of Reddit scrolling for my own entertainment, sometimes for information purposes. Yeah. I think your normal internet person is so shitty that they are not far off from being able to do this. And if you give them it probably starts with like, okay, for instance, I was over the summer. Did you hear about the lady that had she had like a ferret rescue and she got bullied into killing herself on Reddit? Reddit.
I know, I've heard about a ferret lady killing herself, but I don't know if she got bullied.
That was her. She had a ferret rescue and she just had like subreddits dedicated to, you know, harassing her and I mean, you know, they think they're being funny with each other, you know, and it's like, hey, man, I was a shit on online when I was younger too. But like, I'm telling you, dude, your average. But
it's not just middle schoolers who were doing that. It's like guys in their 40s probably too.
Bro, I was worse when I was a middle schooler. Man.
I mean, we all did the AOL chat room fucking terrorism, basically shit, you know, emotional terrorism at one point, and that's fucked up. Like it is that Louis bit where it's like now kids have, you know, usually, you know, you do something shitty, you see pain in someone's eyes and you feel empathy, and these guys just do it and just they didn't. There's no face. There's no face.
First of all, they're not learning real human reactions to anything. They're isolating. They're sucked into a device. It's everyone knows this, but like the actual result is that like they don't know how to they can't interface with each other on an emotional level, and so now you're getting clout online because you're the nastiest. My entire generation went through this. And so it just escalates into the point where you're just like, ferret lady should fucking kill herself. And then she does. You go, good, slut.
Jesus Christ. But isn't there like a generation of kids too? Is there like a movement that they're chronically offline? I think I heard about that for like 2 seconds.
I've been hearing rumors about them getting offline. I have not seen that.
I think it's like kids in their mid-20s. Like maybe it was right. Because have you seen Begonia yet?
No.
All right, well, there's like like Jesse Plemons' I guess friend or brother in it. I forget what the relation is, but he's like his assistant, partner in crime. But he's like clearly kind of on the spectrum, and like so many kids under 25 that I've talked to talk exactly like that, where they can't make eye contact, and it's like
go into any retail food store. When was the last time you ordered Chipotle in person?
Union Square, a different experience.
Well, go to a normal, like slop food.
This
place.
was like a 45-year-old Dominican trans person. It was like very different than.
Give me that over a normal American late teens, early 20 person serving my food.
Is it just dead look, right?
They can't, dude. They can't speak. They mumble at you. It's really fucking spooky. Someone should think about this harder than I care to.
Dude, is there maybe that's the next stand-up movie is like mumblecore stand-up. It's like everyone's fucking set is like a Duplass Brothers movie.
Yo, trying to get all these abs over.
I love Wigardly says, well, we are all autistic as fuck. A very Wigardly thing to say. Thank you.
Yeah, that's shout out to the homie Wigardly in the chat. We are live on Twitch right now. If you're watching this later on YouTube, twitch.tv/Tim Butterly. Anyway, I also I just watched a video about a British. No. People in England were ending up
also British. You got it right the first time. But keep going.
But they were ending up on a site where a dude, like a fat guy in Oklahoma, was selling like suicide kits or something to kill yourself. And I think there might have been some harassment involved to kind of drive up business for him. And they did this whole news story in England. They tracked this guy down, and it was just like a fat, retarded black guy in America. Like, no mastermind vibe to it. But it was just like,
well, that's like sometimes like that's the shocking thing about crime. Sometimes it's like they like the Green River Killer like has I think it's Sam Little now has the highest body count. I can't believe I can rattle that off. But the Green River.
Well, you must have some pretty cool posters. Dang,
this is a guidance counselor as well, man. Gary Ridgway, and everyone was like, well, he killed like 49 women. He must be a genius. IQ of 80. Would struggle with the Bible he read on breaks. And you know, it's like, why did he do it? Oh, they were all prostitutes. No one gave a shit. Okay, that was why. You know, it wasn't because this guy was like the Thomas Crown affair or some shit. You know, like no, he wasn't
even
literally
hallucinating. He wasn't even being like guided by voices.
Dude, they caught him like
if you're dumb enough, you could just kill a lot of prostitutes.
Yeah, dude. Especially now, they're like gutting every single fucking social service.
Well, rightfully so, because none of them are actually doing anything.
Well,
the money
that's
just
why
disappears.
Serial killers had a huge part. There was actually a small serial killer enclave in the Black Lives Matter movement. They're like, defund the police. Yes. Oh man, I wish I was clean. That's the only way. Because somebody said last night, or like, oh, it's more universal. I'm like, there's no universal comedy anymore unless you're clean. That's the only time you can get the most diverse, broad section of people is a clean comic.
You ever have a thought where you go, ooh, that would be a good stand-up bit that a lot of people could get into, and then you think about saying that thought 2 times, and you go, wow, that's already really boring. You know what I mean?
I did one today. I forget, like, I was on this great guy's podcast, Matt Rotz, and I was his co-host, was really funny. His fucking name I can't remember, and I was just like, carrot top, more like carrot bottom, am I right? And as soon as like bottom came out of my mouth, I just saw like 3,000 roasts where they said carrot bottom. That and like Cold Stone Steve Austin. There's a couple of them that like, and every time when you come up with it, you're like, this is fucking great, and it is great the first time someone came up with it fucking 18 years ago.
I did one on Kill Tony, by the way, and it really bothered me.
Who did?
I did. There was a guy, one of the Dedrick Flynn. He's like he's really blowing up right now. But he's a black guy and he has a slingshot in his pocket.
I figured black guy, by the way. Dedrick. I'm like, that was...
Yeah, but then Flynn is a bit of
you're right. Who knows?
Wild card.
Black Irish.
But he had a slingshot in his pocket, and I called him Dennis the Menace to Society. And
of course, it's going to crush.
When I thought it, I went, well, that's a really funny thing to say. And then as soon as I said it, I went, I probably heard someone say that in the 90s.
Yeah.
I probably heard that 30 years ago.
You know, man, I had a joke that I hated.
Now it's stuck in my head. Now that's like like a dark thought that happens when you're driving, and it's like a recurring thing. That'll pop into my head, and I go, ooh, I fucking suck.
I think it's going to pop in your head in an even worse way. You're going to have a joke that you really don't care about. That you really care about not work, and then that's going to be the first thing that comes to your head. You're going to say it, and it's going to kill. And then you're still locked in this Egyptian curse, bro.
Yeah.
Stand-up is so fucking corny, man. It really is like the corniest shit in the fucking world, dude. Like I wish I could pretend it's not, but that's why like no stand-up ages. Have you noticed that? Like some does. I mean, like Newhart was great, but still, it's like nobody like sits. Our kids are not going to sit down with Newhart.
No,
at any moment. It's not like Mozart or something.
I've tried to show my kids stand up. They just
don't care, right?
No.
I hear now, they like all these.
They make fun of me for even doing it.
They're right. They're totally right. I'll give you an example. Like I've never dated a girl, and then afterwards she's dated a stand-up ever again. Like ever, she was like, yeah, I'm good. Maybe I've dated, but like a real girlfriend. I remember I would always say like, hey, just don't date a stand-up. And they would like get offended. They're like, do you think I'm going to fucking date a stand-up after this? I'm leaving the country.
Yeah, what a mistake. Don't even be friends with them. Don't even interact with them online. Deny them clout.
Yeah.
No engagement with stand-up comedians.
No,
it's over.
It's over. It's over. I wonder. It is going to be because now it's like the Kill Tony thing. That was the thing. I wonder what the next. I'm sorry, man. No, I know it. I wonder what the new thing is going to be.
I know what it's going to be. It's going to be Kill Tony, but for podcasts, and they're going to draw 2 names out of a bucket. And it's going to be 2 podcast co-hosts, and they come in and they do an hour of podcast, and then you do a 7-minute interview, and then and it could make or break your podcasting career, man.
Jesus Christ, it could. Well, I guess Christians and the Lions after that. I do think that maybe that's the next, because it's like, well, our government is becoming increasingly more violent. How much more before we running game this fucking shit? Especially like CBS is like failing. They're not going to bring back Matlock.
I think Mr. Beast is actually going to do running game at some point. I think it's going to start off. Maybe it'll even start off cute, but he's got enough. He's got enough money.
Fucking right.
If Mr. Beast sticks around for 20 more years, he will get in. Maybe. Okay.
He shaved his head and becomes like the guy from 300. Just like comes down these stairs now.
Yeah, and he's gonna hit a button. He's gonna walk down to a ceremonial podium with a big button, and he's gonna say, "The game begins now." He hits it. There's a person on a stage. A trapdoor opens. They fall. They run out of the back of the venue, and they have like 24 hours to survive while everyone on the planet is hunting them.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be for $1 million. And by the way, in 20 years, $1 million is going to be like
it's not even a bit. That's just going to be it.
It's just that I'm not even predicting that far into the future. That's just what's going to happen.
I had this bit. Maybe I'll bring it back for the next because I never put it on videotape. Well, I put it on like but I think the greatest reality show would be fucking. You know how like Dr. Phil and all those people like sent those kids to camps? It's like those kids get to hunt Dr. Phil on that camp.
Whoa.
Fucking just Catch Me Outside girl just fucking putting one in him. And Adam Ray's out of a job.
Dude,
so we can't do that, guys.
Most men start losing testosterone at age 30, then lose about 1% every year after that. That's why there's Mars Men. Mars Men is designed to help unlock testosterone. Just take capsules daily in the morning with food. No synthetics, no needles, just real ingredients like vitamin D, K1, and K2. This is not, my statements are not reviewed by any sort of governing body. Not actionable in any legal sense whatsoever. I'm willing to go on the record stating a little bit of pep in my step so far is the result. That's where I'm at right now. The experiment continues. Over 90% of Mars Men users report higher energy levels. That's like me. It's all made in the USA and third-party lab tested with a 90-day risk-free trial. You have to check it out. For a limited time, Tim Butterly's show viewers get 60% off for life. Plus 2 free gifts when you use code TBS at mengotomars.com. That's mengotomars.com and use code TBS at checkout. Support the show and tell them Butterly sent you. It's like butterfly without the F. Thank you, Mars Men. And now back to the program.
If you hadn't seen that video at the age of
you hadn't seen that video.
Incredibly different.
In what way do you think?
I would have been myself, the person who I was meant to be, rather than.
You feel that was
what's going on? What do they have at
Yes,
Universal
it was
now?
taken
You
away
said
from me.
Spider-Man the ride.
One of my mates-
Spider-Man. They got The Simpsons. They got
Wait, they have a
some
Simpsons
Transformers.
ride?
They have,
Dude,
like,
I'm
Simpsons
so out of
World.
it. What is Simpsons World? Can I just look at what Simpsons World looks like?
Yeah.
Dude, now I want to go to fucking Universal. I didn't know they had Simpsons
Busy this
World.
weekend. Simpsons World, or for whatever it's fucking called. Springfield, USA is what they got. And bro,
Oh my god, dude.
bruh, look at all this shit I could spend money on. Look, they got a
Dude.
fucking groundskeeper Willie thing. Right?
Jesus Christ, dude.
You know?
Yeah, you gotta just. I mean, you
Get
gotta
the fuck outta here.
I gotta go. So there's a Chief Wiggum's Donuts you can go to. That's amazing.
The Kodos fucking,
Crust. They got a crust. They got an actual Krusty Burger.
bruh.
All right, yeah, that's legit.
The mascots, dude. Yeah, I'm really excited. I've never had a chance to do this kind of thing for them.
That must be
It's
wild
just
for the
them.
creators of The Simpsons to be like, they wrote so many episodes making fun of amusement parks, and now it's like we're
It's
we're
itchy
the
and scratchy land in
institution.
real life.
Yeah, it's itchy and scratchy in real life.
But yeah, dude, I right before we walked in here, I was telling my boys, hey, I gotta go record my show.
Yeah.
My older son Ben had just walked in, and I said, hey man, how was school? He was like, it was pretty lit. Got a girlfriend. I went, what?
Has he got a girlfriend yet?
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
he doesn't,
He doesn't talk about it.
could you imagine being 15 years old and the day you get a girlfriend, you go home and the first person you tell is your dad? I couldn't have done that. I would have hid that.
I told everybody. I was so
Really?
I wanted to be. What was that? 15? Did I have? I dated one girl briefly. No, my friends knew first because they saw us like making out outside an Applebee's, which is how
I
high
would have
school
denied
works.
it to them. I would have said, I don't know
Yeah.
what you're talking about. I don't know, dude. No,
Were you
I don't
just
like
embarrassed?
anybody.
You were-
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I was love bombing because I'd read all. I was obsessed with like plays, so I read all these plays. So I'm like, that's how you meet women.
Wow.
That is not.
You're expressing yourself.
Oh, the worst. But it's all about you. You think you're being erratic, but you're just projecting.
What's the most embarrassing thing you did?
So many.
Any public displays?
Yeah. I had a string quartet for one girl.
That's actually sick.
That was fun. She broke up with me like 2 days later. I'm trying. Well, I think I told this about your podcast where I pitched that the one girl I gave like her this jewelry. And in fourth grade, it was like my first crush that I ever had. And then sixth grade, this really cute girl asked me out for sixth grade. Now it would be terrifying to look at what I
She's
thought was
mid now.
cute then. But I said yes. And she was like one of the popular cool girls. And the other girl, of course, got interested now because so she said, "Hey, can we go out?" So I broke up with her, and then when she heard I broke up with her, she broke up with me. And now it gets more pathetic, dude. There's like 3 levels of pathetic with the story. Then she's like, "We can just be friends." So I started hanging out with her as a friend, and then they got rid of me as a friend too. 3rd level, I meet her a lot later in life, like in my 30s. She works in the business, very successful, by the way, and sweetheart, awesome person, and she's married, she's got kids. I'm not attracted to her, but it was cool to be like, "Oh my god, I'm having like a meeting with you after this whole fucking thing," and it wasn't weird. But then I pitched something and then she didn't buy it. So like, even though I was romantically over it, she found a way to Trojan horse herself into the most disappointing chapter of my fucking life, dude.
Did you think you had it though? Did you think it was going to influence it one way or another when you first saw her?
Of course, because I thought that I was such a good sport about it during the meeting.
Yeah. I'm so
and
glad things worked out the way they did.
She's gotten back to me about other stuff. So she just really hated the idea. Like, I'm not like even... but yeah, that was rough. That was crazy.
What a nightmare.
Yeah. But I've done all sorts. I mean, I've written plays for women. I mean,
how long?
Angry
how long
and
play?
Oh, dude, like 100 pages, 80 pages.
Whoa,
dude, I was the first thing I was gonna act, and then I got published when I was like 17 for like the Stephen Sondheim. I won the Young Playwrights Festival, and then I just drank myself out of that. But like
that's very playwright.
That's more my background is like Greek plays.
Your dad was a playwright.
Oh, really? My dad's a pretty well-known playwright. He's a pretty well-known playwright too.
So when you're growing up,
I do think there's a lot of stand-ups used to be playwrights, for sure.
It makes sense.
But it does make sense.
So growing up, did you understand your dad's job when you were a kid?
Yeah, I was in like a couple of his plays, like staged readings, but I was like a little character in the back. So then after that, I actually went to college where my dad got his stuff done all the time. I desperately wanted to chase my dad's shadow, but it was a good acting school. It's where Rami Malek went. He like my first play reading in college. Rami Malek was reading the lead.
Whoa.
Which that's kind of a fun flex. And then he, he hasn't read the last thing I sent him, Rami. Could really use the help now, okay?
I'm going to call this Dan St. Germain's enemies list.
No, I actually like both of those people. Enemies have become, there's no entertaining story. There is actually, all right, whatever.
So you want to follow in your dad's footsteps?
I did. And now I'm doing it now. Not the same way at all. Uh-huh. No. Now I want to like make enough money. I have one idea I want to write. Like, that's my fantasy idea at some point. And it changes every year, whichever my fantasy one is. But I can't do it until I make some money with the thing I'm actually good at first.
Oh, man, all my best ideas are just after I make a lot of money. If I can get the lot of money good idea, dude, I'm going to be fucking set.
Well, I want to do a fucking play about Neil Armstrong after the moon landing because it's so crazy. He became like a recluse. His wife then wanted to... use it, obviously, and he said no, so she divorced him. He said he talked different, and then he got his shit together and he just became a professor, but he never embraced.
Whoa, he could have done commercials and shit.
Yeah,
I mean, he'd honestly be doing like a Chase Bank commercials if the moon landing was now.
It's some like
Red Bull. He could have gone. Oh god, if we had Red Bull in 1970, he would have been fucking set,
dude. And it's. Like some guy was friends with him, and there's an interview online. He went to go see him after it, and he said it was like one light, all the other lights were out, and he sat down, and Neil Armstrong's like, I just can't go out there. I can't go out there. And the what is that Coke for? What happened up there?
Did you?
Because he's never lied. If you see the Apollo 11 press conference, he's very, very uncomfortable. The guy's like an Eagle Scout.
What about the logs from, I don't know if it's the moon landing itself, but like all the weird shit that they saw, the men on the ridge, sure. And this is assuming the moon landing actually happened. I
think it happened. I just don't think it was what we thought it was at all.
What do you think it was?
I think they got up there and somebody was there.
the man on the ridge. But then also it's like, isn't like radiation such a crazy factor? Who knows what it's doing to your brain the entire time?
There's always that argument, right? That you would be too radiated leaving the Earth's atmosphere or something to survive. I'm so bad at science that this is the dumbest thing for me to like really be interested in. But I mean, I heard this this guy Ross Coulthart, who's basically like the Walter Cronkite of UFOs, right? He said he was just at NASA, and as you know, like a lot of people have been seeing in the sky are Tic Tacs, those things. You've seen those crafts, right? And he was talking to the guy at NASA, and he looked over and he saw 4 Tic Tacs go across the moon's surface, and the guy looked over, said something, the screen turned off in that and went to somewhere else, or like an old footage sort of thing. Now, Ross is like, who knows how Reddit he is, but the point is that either he saw that or someone told him to say that. But either way, like, that's disclosure, right?
Yeah.
That thing, and this is the craziest thing, those Tic Tacs, one of these guys is like really into Egyptology, or I forget, one of the famous ones, but I guess they did a scan under the pyramid, and what do they see under the pyramid? One of those.
Oh, I thought they saw the drill batteries that go straight down. You know what I mean?
Like a plug, almost
it was like a power generation, like cylinder.
Yeah, but I mean, I think they did. Like it was whatever the fuck that shit is. Can
I tell you what's really bothering me about the UAP stuff?
What?
I don't want to hear about interdimensional shit. I want these guys to be from another planet, and it took them a long time to figure out the technology to fly here. I hate this whole...
I think it's both. I do think it's both, because I do think it's, people are saying it's not extraterrestrial now, but then how did Betty and Barney Hill pick out the Andromeda star system that these beings were from? So clearly they were from outer space. They just found a way to get here through quantum entanglement.
Dude, I swear to God, if they're coming from a different reality and they just blip in, I'm going to be so pissed. I'm going to be so fucking mad.
Well, there's probably nothing you're going to be able to do about it. They're going to laugh. That's funny. Like, you get down and you get down in jiu-jitsu pose. And he just watches you, like, goes through you and then back.
I want these guys to send. I guess I watched Predator Badlands 2 recently.
It's so great, man.
I want them to have
Loved
a whole system that got them here, and I want them to have like political disagreements on their home planet. I want it to be just like a fucking demon.
I think it's both, man.
Fuck,
dude, be happy.
About
both.
Demons?
Well, I'll tell you. Well, I'm not happy about demons. No, I'm just saying that you still get aliens. The demons thing is terrifying. But there's this podcast series, the Telepathy Tapes, and I guess they're all meeting these autistic. This is wild. These autistic kids. Have you heard about this? Like, autistic kids are saying they're meeting people on this, and then the parents connect and they realize that these kids were talking to each other from across the country. Gets weirder. They all hang out. These kids severely on the spectrum. They all hang out at a place called The Hill, but it's not just them. It's apparently what you would describe as ghosts and aliens. So there is a plane that all this shit exists in. And like Jacques Vallée talks about that all the time. It's all real. That's what I'm trying to say. It's all fucking real. And that's crazy to me. But like, and I do think that there's like spiritual warfare and shit. People are gonna like all of a sudden they just like log out.
No, they love this shit.
Yeah,
these people are all on these. Everyone listening to this right now is schizophrenic, and there's a couple of guys here and there that are just like, this is too political. Like they're gonna say this is too political. We're talking about fucking demons. Most of these guys are fucking paranoid schizophrenics. This is fine. This is why we're all together.
Dude, have you seen the Dylan Borland interview yet? I think watch that later. That'll freak you out.
What's his bullshit about?
He's an army guy. They ruined his life. It's basically a conference. You talk. We know a bunch of liars. You see him talk immediately. You're like, this guy's not a liar.
Oh, was that the guy you showed?
I showed that guy. But there's an actual sit down with him, and he talks about. He goes, they're not. He's like, they're not. They would be described as in some cultures as jinn, which is Eastern demons. And you're like, Jesus
and then
Christ.
That's the other thing, dude.
The way he says it, you're like,
We get Muslim demons too.
Yeah, we get them all.
We don't even get like the devil.
No, we get them all.
Dude, everything about this sucks dick.
Dude, well, what is weird is like every time somebody talks about like looking at a gray's alien's eyes, they like start weeping or they like pass out because it's so intense. That's the same description of looking at an angel.
Yeah, but the angels, I mean, obviously, 4 concentric rings of eyeballs blinking at the same time.
I mean, that's way scarier than an alien.
I know. Dude, a biblically accurate alien angels would actually be my preference, I think.
Some of those Enoch stories are fucking terrifying, bro.
I don't know about them.
I haven't read. I've just seen the coverage of them, but it's like the angels came
like giants
down and mated with the humans, which created the giants, and the Nephilim are there, and that's why the flood happened. And it's like,
yeah, it was Ben Avery was just talking about this, and it's just like, dude, how pissed are you if you're God and they're going down and they're fucking all the ladies you made? You know what I mean? I'd be so pissed.
Oh, man, I think the scariest people, honestly, it's not demons. It's these people that want to live forever, bro. I think that's the scariest. Like, what the fuck is that
Brian
about?
Johnson?
So you really don't think there's anything beyond your imagination?
Yeah.
That is such an arrogant... Oh, shit. Sorry.
Those people really make me sick. I hate that guy who drinks his...
Oh, yeah, Brian Johnson, right?
Yeah, the guy that drinks his son's cum so that he can, like, he could be 115 years old or something like that.
Hey, don't promise me a good time. Yeah. Jesus.
Obviously, also, by the way, I should say, apparently that son spoke out. It's not exactly what they're saying.
What are they saying?
They're saying that he's doing, like, he's taking his son's blood and fluids and shit like that to live forever. Apparently he needed, like, a procedure, and his son volunteered.
He was just really sick.
His son volunteered his cum. It's not like he's a vampire and he's blood bagging his boy.
No. Although, like, that's still not a great answer, but yes, a little better.
Yeah. The truth is there was some fluid transfer.
Yeah, man. I mean... Dude, some of this stuff, like Kurt, like Metzger will send me, I'm just like, oh, Jesus Christ. I can't. I got to get through this fucking trips to Ralph's, brother. You know, like,
yeah.
But it's all so compelling, and unfortunately, a lot of it checks out.
I love getting Kerped. I love when I hit him with, "Hey, did you hear about this?" And it'll be like, "Yeah, dude, it's like a fire hose." You know what I mean? It's like when you ask Kurt if he's heard about something, you have to tie a belt around your wrist, like in Twister.
I'm sorry, bro. I gotta stop. I don't stream a lot, obviously, guys. Let me get up.
I got it.
Now it's gonna be now. Fucking, he knows I was masturbating the whole time. I get too excited, like fucking John Panette in front of a pie.
when you ask Kurt about something, it's you're seriously unprepared for like what comes next every single time, and it'll start with like he'll start with like naming like he'll start with like he'll say 5 names you've never heard before, and he'll ask if you've heard what each of them said, and you go no, and then it's like a girl telling you a story where before you can get to a point,
be like in disbelief, like the Templar of the Fourth Order, the Fourth Order.
But before he can get to the point, he has to introduce a new character and then start their point, and then it almost never cascades all the way back, and you're just like, yeah, it's like Twister. You got to tie yourself to a pipe so you don't get fucking vortexed out. But it's my favorite thing to do.
But yeah, man, and I mean, look, man, it's fearless, bro. Like, I think I back down too easily within debates just because I get too tired. Yeah. Where they're like, well, but this, and I'm like, yeah, good point. It could be completely against my self-interest, you know.
Kurt also has a move that I've been stealing from him. Mm-hmm. He'll not stop yapping for 45 minutes. And you're barely...
You know, you could also get that from any old lady on a bus yelling at people. Sorry, keep going.
And when he gets to the end, he goes, by the way, I don't believe any of this.
That's the... Yeah, that's... I've done that too, but I actually kind of do believe, so I can't. I've been saying the old gods way too much lately. I didn't know that was going to be part of my lexicon. To be mentioning the old gods, fuck 2026.
Do we like them more than the new gods? Well, the new gods are what, the tech guys?
Yeah, the new guys are the tech guys. They're the fucking, they're like, well, you know, like all these new, like all these billionaires now, they're all into like the pantheist version of the religion, you know, Mormonism, Gnosticism, Kabbalah, Sufism. It's like, it's almost like a return to like, because if you look at that, well, that's one step away from like back to just Greek shit where we all are just, there's just powerful beings and not as powerful beings, which is rough. That sounds pretty rough.
The demi-jinn.
Yeah, demi-jinn. Demi-jinn. It is bizarre, man, that it is the biggest show in the country for kids is like the haunting legacy of our CIA, which is what Stranger Things.
Yeah.
That's like our young adult romance. Crazy, dude.
Yeah.
We had 90210. It was just rich and poor kids. Poor kids pretend to be rich kids pretend to be poor, and they're all fucking. That's all you needed.
Yeah, we had One Tree Hill, which was almost softcore, I think, if you're 14 years old. You remember One Tree Hill?
What? No, I never watched
One
it.
Tree Hill was just, whoa, I've never seen kids a year and a half older than me that were this attractive before.
Dude, there's this CW, like, the Alicia, what my time was like Elisa Doshku or whatever the fuck her name was from Buffy. It was like all the Buffy girls, like Sarah Michelle Gellar and whoever the British chick was. But yeah. Now, and they're still hot. By the way, they're like 10 years older than me, but I'm still like, they're still Charisma Carpenter's still hot.
Have you looked at present day Hillary Duff?
She's got a badunkadunk, bro.
God loves Hillary Duff, man.
Dude. And I love that she like no-selled that whole baby mama text drama. This is how you know I'm married.
Yeah.
You heard about that, right?
I missed that one.
No, there were all these like, she was like this, I don't know which was celebrity. Somebody on Chad helped me, but the celebrity, I don't know if it was Ashley Tisdale or something. She got kicked out of like a celebrity mom group chat and went like nuclear on them and started like releasing videos. And then like you saw Hillary Duff at Trader Joe's. She's just like she was like, I was like, oh cool, that's like what a comic would do. But yeah, she was cute, man.
Yeah, well, God bless her.
God bless her.
Thank you for Hillary Duff.
Hannah Montana still looks good too, right?
Does she?
Was she like 30 now? 5? Her dad
I think
looks
she
crazy.
shaved her eyebrows off.
Well, I don't support that.
Yeah, well, her dad was a famous country music star. Probably, I think, puts him into CIA territory.
Yes,
they love that shit. The CIA loves country music more than anything in the world.
Is that true? Do you know any spooks? I think I have a friend of mine who's a spook, but he won't admit it.
No, it was just in the Kathy O'Brien book. They broke it down. It was they got in with country music artists because traveling like the state fair circuit, they had. Maybe not an alibi, but a reason to be all around the country, and they trafficked like people and drugs and shit
Jesus
like that.
Christ.
And, yeah, they would hand off like Project Monarch slaves to them, and
another 2 words I've heard too much this year were Project Monarch.
Yeah,
I don't need that. Which again, you look into that and you're like, well, this has to be true.
Yeah, well,
because I've seen these zombies walking the earth.
Well, I think that's like I've tried to make this point before, but I think I might be too stupid. But like the whole point, the crux of like Project Monarch was that like using trauma, it puts you in a more suggestible state to turn you into a mind slave. And I don't know if it's like the algorithm figured that out independently, or if like the tech monsters are doing that.
Well, DARPA always has what we have 30 years earlier,
of course,
right?
And so they probably already ran the simulation where it's just like you can warp everybody's mind at the same time if you keep them like plugged into a unlimited trauma trough on their phone every day.
I mean, it's just when I was like a kid, like when I was going to school at grammar school, the hottest anchors, like they were just on the pulse of culture and what's going on, were like Katie Couric and Matt Lauer. That was like for my mom, and they were like doing the award shows, and now it's Candace Owens. You know, like what the fuck happened? Basically, like I like Candace, but she's like the old lady from The Stand at this point, telling you there's fucking snakes in the corn. I'm like, what the fuck happened to this country? That we literally went from like ooh, cup of Joe to like stay out of the cellar. Crazy, dude.
I love the story about how she had a dream about Charlie Kirk's assistant betraying him, and then called him about it. It's like, damn, that's a very cool woman thing to do.
Dude, that is like that's a woman you get away with. That's like shit. That's like fucking icing somebody as a woman. That's fucking yeah, dude. But to her credit, it's like every time they keep fucking tripping on their own dick. To her credit.
Look, I'm not going to say I'm a Candace Owens guy. I would never say that.
I would never say that.
But
I'm a Candace Owens.
When she snapped on the president of France, and
yeah.
I don't even know if I believe her on that, but doing a 6-part presentation on a guy's wife being a dude, and then throwing in it might actually be his dad.
Oh my God.
This is my whole position on the entire thing. You have to respect the craft. I give it up for the moves,
Dude,
not necessarily the point she's making. I don't think I give a fuck about anything she talks about, but doing that.
Dude, she's like...
Having to be alive at the same time as Candace.
Imagine being in a relationship with her and having her mad at you. Imagine, every time I watch her, because beautiful woman, and so naturally you're like, what would it be like to be married to Candace Owens? It's just fucking nightmare shit.
You're
like,
getting an expose in like a text.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%, man.
You're just like, she would probably make you cry. You know,
yeah, man, it would be fucking.
At some point, you stop even making arguments, and you just plead with her to understand that you're a human being.
a lot of hand motion.
That'd be sick as hell. That's emotional S&M.
Who do you think? Like, the guys that I like talk about are the least. The news guys I like the most are the least entertaining motherfuckers in the world. I was talking to Chris that I was like, it's like Chris Hedges does not know how to smile. Fucking Glenn Greenwald. I love that dude, but it's the same. You know, not too hot, not too cold. Let's just... Yeah. Here it is.
None of them grab me. I actually haven't been...
Crystal really, and Sagar, breaking points.
I gotta be honest, dude.
Is there anybody?
Well, and again, I'm not... I'm just watching... I'm just watching what I think is the most entertaining. And watching Tucker Carlson interview Milo about...
That was crazy.
About gayness...
Crazy. That was just it was also so retarded, but
so retarded.
Yeah.
And fun, like, made me, it was more fun to watch than, I don't know, the biggest spectacles I've seen in the past year and a half.
It was, I mean, you look at, dude, I mean,
watching the guy that was on Fox News constantly reference the African "why are you gay" meme. And it's killing him. It's making him giggle almost like he had like a womanly laugh over "why are you gay?"
Yeah.
And he can't. And he's squeal laughing. That to me is like the only entertainment.
I do hear he's a good hang. I've heard it a few times.
Tend to doubt it, but that interview kind of
it would make you like smoke a joint and hunt you. That's what I was like. That was. I mean, Milo, like, say, you know, obviously, I think a lot of his politics are fucking repugnant, but like, there is nothing funnier than saying conversion therapy works, and then kissing your beautiful black boyfriends goodbye. Like your two beautiful black boyfriends being like, "I've been saved. I'm into women now." I mean, that's funnier than fucking anything Sacha Baron Cohen has ever done.
Okay, if conversion therapy works the way Milo says it does, wouldn't you take like an elective for like getting rid of the voice? Maybe.
I feel like let's look under that. I mean, that's a first thing to address.
Maybe it's 6 weeks. How long's rehab?
Depends. 30 days. Okay, the most successful are like 3 months.
30 days inpatient gay conversion camp. You gotta at least put aside like an hour or two a week for just like talking normal. If you believe in it.
They bring in Chaz Palminteri. Call it a snatch. There was actually a really funny episode of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt where they got Mike from Breaking Bad to coach a gay guy how to be straight. It was really funny. That's my story, guys.
I can't remember it at all.
There's just so many fucking shows. That's the problem. I think that we ran out of comedy plots. There was like a bunch of really great comedies at the same time, like 30 Rock, Always Sunny, and then it was just like that. That's its own simulation. You know?
It's almost like something happened. There's probably a demarcation point where everything stopped being cool and funny.
Yeah. You think it was Trump? That's the one thing. I'm not good or bad, but do you think that was the end of narrative comedy? Was Trump?
Well, didn't a lot of people say like it's not funny for anything to be bad after I'm probably not saying it the right way, but like
because it became that 2016 became so dominated by like Colbert and shit.
Yeah.
Like of just like. Thinking people were dunking on Trump.
Punching Down became the least popular. I think the death of Punching Down, or when everyone started saying "Don't punch down," I think that was kind of killed off because
you got to punch everywhere. You just got to punch all the time.
You got to spin around with your arms out.
Yes,
in the dark.
Exactly.
It's got to be a mosh pit, and then I mean, it's like, bro.
Yeah,
you can't make anything funny without seriously pointing out some problems.
Well, it's also like I don't know what the weird version of racism is where you won't shit on. Like, no, they've had it harder. I won't shit on them. And you're like, well, no, like that's like what they're not like a fucking pet.
Yeah, they're so
you know
happy,
what I mean? They're
but-
human beings.
By the way,
who-
they really appreciate it.
yeah, they really appreciate it. Yeah, those NFL fucking end zone slogans really helped. The fucking break.
No, I think I think I've really committed to a return to punching everywhere.
Punching everywhere is a good name of a well, no, it's actually too fucking edgewordy.
As soon as it leaves
As
your
soon as
mouth,
I'm
you go,
punching
no, it's not."
everywhere. No, it's not. And then I was thinking about photos of different comedians who would use it popped in my head, and I'm like, nope, not gonna do that.
No, you know what's a great name for a special? I'm gay and I suck. That's it.
Yeah, man. I think I'm just gonna literally call my next one DSG so people remember me.
Oh, and then you have like a cool brand.
Yeah,
like
but if you do a
symbol.
DSG in the back, I'll be like Triple X. I'll be the new Triple X or Triple H.
I'm gonna put out a self-titled.
But that is also the most midlife crisis thing to do. Let me do the thing that Ice Cube did that I thought was cool when I was in high school, or Vin Diesel. Like that's a real midlife crisis move.
I guess I'm 40. My midlife crisis has to be just around the corner. It has
Dude,
to
I
be
was taking
coming.
photos of birds today.
Ooh, that's not bad.
I was
That's
I
more
was showing Matt
retirement guy.
McCusker. I was like, pretty good. He's like, I think it's just a crow. All right.
No, isn't there like a hobby you've put off that you were reserving for maybe someday, and now you're getting older?
I don't know. Maybe bird watching. I like kayaking a little bit.
Kayaking.
I used to do that. I got to lose some weight.
You got to now. I think to really make it a great midlife crisis, it has to be creep into your personality to the point where your friends notice.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a Mazda Miata guy now. Interesting.
Mazda Miata.
I don't know.
That is definitely a midlife crisis.
I met a doctor that.
I mean,
was a Miata.
like a fucking ska band. That would be right down the
No one's
middle.
ever midlife crisis did no
Dude,
ska band.
have you met Ian Fidance? Have you met Ian Fidance?
He's a day one.
Yeah, he's dressed like a hack. No, he's not. That's the wrong reference. But yeah, our midlife crises are going to be so corny now because we're going to think they're cool. We're not going to see him. Like, definitely, like somebody's going to start dressing like Fred Durst. Maybe that's my next move because like people forget how fucking cool Limp Bizkit was when that first came out, and then we all pretended like we didn't fucking love it. We love that album, bro.
I know.
Even
I'm guilty.
fucking Chocolate Starfish had some bangers.
I'm guilty. They did rock. I didn't give it up for them because I liked cool music at the time.
Yeah, I couldn't give it
I
up.
was such a fucking jerk off.
Yeah, I was like, oh no, they're nothing like Wilco.
Yeah, I was the same. I sucked, man. You like this? This is fucking commercial
It's
bullshit.
commercial, but Wilco is empirically better. But still, it's annoying to say that, and it's annoying to have that opinion.
Gang, thanks for hanging out with us in the live stream, or if you're checking this out on Patreon later, I appreciate you being here. Wow, I can't wait to come back from vacation all refreshed and so full of an urge to have a great time forever. I'll see you guys then. Dan St. Germain, thank you.
Thank you guys. Oh, hey, can you check out my podcast, Burbs Bros? Oh, wait, I guess it doesn't.
Yeah,
now
do
it's
your
over.
plugs.
Oh, sorry. Burbs Bros is the podcast where we talk about all that paranormal shit. Follow me on Instagram, guys. Obviously this is uncomfortable. I hate promoting, but I do need to fucking up my followers. I sound like I'm doing a
No,
GoFundMe
they understand.
now.
They totally understand.
Okay, so yeah, you got to do that, and yeah, me and Soda are working on our cartoon. Me and Andrew J. Cohen are working on a new movie, and yeah, hopefully you guys will be able to see those fucking things at some point. So, all right, love you guys. Appreciate
Hell
you.
yeah. I'll see you March 21st. Later.